Hey everyone, Gretchen Wegner here. I just got off of a call with a young man who informed me that this formula technique that I taught him for learning and memorizing definitions last week totally worked, and he scored way higher on his quiz than he ever thought he could. And so I wanted to share this technique with you really quickly. For him, the class was a marketing class, so that's the example we're going to use. But you can do this with anything where there are words and definitions that you need to learn. Now here is the definition that he was working with, or at least one of them. He had to learn the phrase code of conduct, and he needed to know that those were unwritten rules about a particular group of people and how they should behave. So the first thing I asked him to do is take a look at that and figure out how many different parts there are to this definition. We definitely notice that unwritten rules is one part, and then particular group, that's another part, and then how they should behave is a third part. So we knew that there were three things that we needed to wrap into what I like to call a mathematical formula. Now, I asked him to come up with formulas, and then I also came up with mine. So I'm going to share mine first, and then I'm going to share you what he did. So in mine, I decided to use unwritten rules because that's the basic definition, it seems, of code of conduct here. And then do an arrow, which we often see maybe in geometry proofs maybe, but anyway, I kind of make up my own symbols in my formulas. But then I decided that I was going to have a specific group and then have it be divided by how they behave. And that for me, that shows this definition, and it also shows the three major parts of the definition. Now let me show you what this young man came up with. I'm going to attempt to share my screen right now. Very good. Here we go. So this is the whiteboard. He and I do sessions on Skype. And so this is the whiteboard that he used at his house. And you can see here that he's got code of conduct equals. And it seems like he really got into doing blank plus blank, that those were the formulas that made the most sense for his brain. So he has here unwritten rules, and then plus particular group and how they're supposed to behave. So that worked for him. And you'll see, I know this is a little hard to read, but here he's got a term, organizational, corporate, and then bodies of people plus particular purpose. And then here he had problem / issue plus, and then the next part. So that really seemed to work for him, the breaking definitions down into two distinct parts. And when I asked him why he thinks this worked for him, his answer was that he's such a visual learner that on the test he could think back to the whiteboard and he could think back to blank plus blank. And it just really brought it all back to him. So who knows what, I mean, for every person, it's going to work a little differently. In my case, for my particular brain, the reason why this process works is that I think about what's the relationship between the different parts of the definition, and that process of thinking about it a little longer is what burns the neural pathways in my brain in a deeper, stronger way. But give it a try. See what it's like in your note-taking or on your flashcards to create formulas for ideas, and I would love to hear how it goes. If you want more fun, interesting tips like this for taking your studying and learning to the next level, you always have my anti-boring approach to powerful studying as an option, and you can just find that at my website, gretchenwegner.com/anti-boring. So see you over there or next week in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.